Yo, how you feel, man? Is everything going well in your life? Are you happy? Are you complacent with your situation at present? Well, if you are, that's what's up. If not, shit happens. You know, maybe tomorrow will be a little bit better for you. It's life. Shit happens. Well, that's why they have prisons. You understand me? But today, I'm going to talk about something very serious: social bias, borderline racism. Like, I'm associated with blacks because of my color. You know, so people discriminate against me. I see racism. Some neighborhoods in Philadelphia, if I was to be in the neighborhood, I would get called a nigga. I've been called a nigga by somebody that's not black, you know, and I felt some sort of way about it. I wanted to go handle my business, but they was in the car riding by, and they didn't want to get out the car. They just felt as though that they just wanted to express themselves. And it was some nice people in the neighborhood and told me how things go down, how the majority of the people in the neighborhood don't like blacks, you know. But I made a talk about unity, you know. We should end social bias. If we all can like Michael Jordan and he's black, why can't we like each other, you know? And this just don't go for black people. This go for gays, lesbians, Jewish people, Chinese, Mexican, Puerto Rican, all immigrants, handicapped people, all those that face some sort of discrimination in one form or another, man. Why can't we just all come together and show love to one another, man? What? We have to become some social icon to be excluded from the hatred and violence that stems from people hating on us, being biased, neglecting us. If we not associating with this team, then they really not gonna fuck with us, or we're this way, so a nigga feel as though they wanna come through and crack our fucking head. I would like for all of this to stop. But how can it? We glorify this, you know, imagery on the news, music, history. Laws are put in place to really curb that activity. But if you don't teach a person about it, and show them the error of that way, then it's only going to continuously happen. You know, some people get exoneration from it because of their social status, but I'm a low class nigga, so I don't have a high status such as the Michael Jordans and the Michael Jacksons of the world. I'm still confronted with them things. Police look at me a sort of way because of the way I dress. In business, heads of companies, they look at me a sort of way because of how I look and the way I dress. I conform when I have to, but it's just the stigmatism of who I am, which really belittles me. And I don't want to have to go through that. I don't want nobody to go through that. And I wish that we didn't have this in life, but shit happens. And some things we can't control. Some things we can protest against. Sign petitions for, but that's really not going to change nobody's feelings. You will have to speak to this person face to face. And since they already have it in their mind how they feel and what they're going to do, you really can't change it. Media is a good bridge for this gap because it can touch more than one person. If you get the right person speaking on issues such as social bias, a lot of things might change. But until then, we're still going to see it, It's a shame that it has to be that way, but, people need to be taught other than that, Some people get taught as a kid hatred, because their parents are taught that, by their parents, and then their parents taught them, so they handing it down to their children and shit, We need to stop this, A lot of bad things have happened to people because of social bias, genocide, Holocaust, A person felt as though they need to get rid of all of these people. Millions of people have died because of this, for no reason. Why hate me for no reason? I didn't do nothing to your family, nor your friends, or you for that matter. So why would you hate me? I ain't do nothing to you, or your family, your friends. I ain't disrespect you, or have some negative views that you had a negative opinion on. So why are you hating me? You don't even know me. How can you hate somebody that you don't know? I personally don't know Michael Jordan, and I don't hate him. Only hate people that do things to me. That's who I hate. And some things we can't unite on. There's too much loss there, too much pain there. I can understand that. But to just be dumb to why a motherfucker's hating me, I don't think that's right. But that's just my opinion personally and shit, It's but things are changing. We have a black president now, that's a good thing. He's doing all that he can with what he's working with, because before, a lot of shit was fucked up, War was the major part of the shit, We going to war, killing this man and his family, but we talking about this man. What the fuck? That's just some ass backwards shit, And to come in an ass backwards regime and try to undo the ass backwardness, it's going to take some fucking time, but progress is being made, Not as fast as some people would like it, but, there's rules to go by before a major change can happen. And if the majority of the people are saying nay, and you're saying yes, in a democracy, the majority rules. But we don't want to go to that other political party, where it's just not democracy and we get told what the fuck to do and shit, man. It's good to vote and not have your government really control shit, but until we can all become famous, I guess we'll have to see social bias, racism, genocide, hatred, In a life where we have so much, why are we even doing this? Life is so beautiful, man. Look at the technology. Look at these women. Look at the money we can make. Why are we going around hating people for no reason? What the fuck? Can we just get this money and relax? Yo.